Okay, hi, and welcome to the third and final part of the Big 100 for the Amiga. And the last game we played on disc 6 was a game called Battle. I think that that was the Battleship game that was very much broken. There were absolutely no rules to it whatsoever. So yeah, that was pretty mindless. The game after this is called Tricyclops. Is that like a misspelling there? Is that supposed to be Cyclops? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's time to play it. Um, Number of bit planes to use. Um, 5. Oh, this is beginning to ring a bell now. Yeah, I have played this one before. Well, I say play before. I've looked at it before. And I think it's like a simulation of some sort where you have to sort of like protect the city. I have no idea how to do it back then, and I still have no idea how to play this one now. But we'll have a look at it anyway. I mean, for a game that was pretty old, how old? I think this one was like done in the late 80s. Oh, okay, that car's kind of in the way. When the voids of outer space, a lone alien module arrives, the Triclops are invading. Can we actually get out of this? Okay, it might be a bit buggy as well, because oh, there we go, we finally got out of that screen. And yeah, look at the graphics, it's pretty amazing. I just don't have a clue what to do. It's just, yeah, very ambitious. And I'm pretty sure this was done in the late 80s. City. Yeah, the problem is it's not very user friendly. What does it mean by fractal level 3? So yeah, I believe that these are the vehicles you have at your disposal in order to rid yourself of the giant menace. So yeah, I guess the objective is to stop him before he destroys the world. Wow, the time it takes to redraw this is gonna it's gonna take a long time. So yeah, there's admittedly there's been a few games on the Big 100 that are just so complicated that I sort of just have a look at it and just think it's not terrible, it's just not my cup of tea. Games that sort of take this long to get invested or to just try and figure out what's going on can be a bit time consuming. And maybe one of these days we'll figure it out. I don't know, it just looks like I'm at the moment just looking at a geography channel. Can't do anything until the worlds are sort of been redrawn. I begin to regret choosing the world view. Okay, this is completely out of my power. We're sort of clicking away, but nothing is happening. We are currently watching, I'm guessing, 4 globes of different angles being drawn up very slowly. And yeah, like I said, it's very ambitious. Someone's, you know, a lot of coding has gone into this. I kind of respect it for that. I just don't have the brain or patience to sort of see this one through to the end. So yeah, there's not really much information there. I'm kind of hoping that there would be like instructions. Oops, didn't want to do that. I mean, I still wouldn't be able to figure out what was going on, but it'd be nice to tell the player what to do. I don't even know if we can even get out of this. It might be a bit buggy as well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Shall we just move on? That's I mean, yeah, probably the most ambitious one of the bundle. But yeah, if anyone has played or tried to play that one, let me know what the experience is like. Because it certainly looks intriguing, but probably, yeah, just not my cup of tea. Okay, so the next one is a missile. Okay, this one looks a little bit more simplistic. Already it's begun. Oh my, okay. Wow. That's, holy moly, how quick is this going? Why can't I do anything? Bonus points, we've got one building left, but what the heck? Um, um, so, okay, this is like missile command, but, everything just happens really quickly. I mean, we're using this on an A500 with 1 meg of RAM. So, well, yeah, no kidding, game over. Um, maybe it needs us. I don't know, like, maybe reduce it to 512. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's reduce this, shall we? Let's change the RAM from 1 meg to 512. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the games would run on this small amount anyway. So let's give it a go. And if the same thing happens, we'll just yeah, we'll just move on. And even assuming that we can get it working, it still doesn't look nowhere near as good as Missile Command. Like, that was pretty damn decent. But Missile Trooper, yeah, very much less so. Yeah, same speed, same speed. And we seem to fire at the beginning. Oh, did one of our weapons get destroyed? So it's like you have to react almost immediately. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's made a damn bit of difference. Still going super quick. So whatever our gun turret, I think the gun turrets consist of the pyramids. Because I'm just noticing little like ammunitions inside them. And when they get destroyed, I think we're dead though, aren't we? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Freeze. Game programming. Scoring. I understand. plays IFF samples loaded at runtime and uses standard audio commands. I understand. Oh, load sounds. Did wonder why there was no... Oh, unable to find sound file. Oh my, okay, so that's a problem with the, that'll be a problem with the Big 100 itself. Because there's supposed to be sound effects to this as well. So yeah, that's another feature I think I've already mentioned about on the previous stream, is that most of these games are very, very lifeless, as you can tell, because I got like the music, you know, got my own, well, I say my own, I got a selection of Amiga game music in the background just to give it a little bit more life. Otherwise it just feels so empty. A lot of these games are very void of music and sound effects, and it looked like there's a sliver of a chance that we'll get some sound effects, but for some reason they were not incorporated in the collection. Maybe to save memory, I don't know. Frogman is next. Is this going to be another Frogger game? How many Frogger games have we played? I think we just played the one, didn't we? So I guess there's no harm in having another one, as long as it's a little bit more varied. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, press the joystick down to start, press the fire button to quit. Okay, down to begin. Wow. Well, it's certainly different, that's for sure. This is like something out of a Spectrum or something like that. Oops. Oh, we just disappear when we die. I mean, there's a bit of flicker. It's not too bad, it's controllable. Oh wow, you don't get much of a time limit, unless that's just what, once per frog? Oh, where's it? Waiting ages for the other frog. Oops. Oh my goodness, we accidentally pressed fire because, you know, 99 times out of 100 it's press fire to begin the game, not pull down. Oh. What happened there? Did it just crash on us? Okay, putting the memory back to 1 megabyte and resetting. Okay, let's try Frogman again. Okay, so pull down to begin. Yep, that's all working. Okay, and that seals it up. Okie dokie. I say very tough for an opening level. Expect it to be a little bit more forgiving, and definitely should have more logs on the water section. Seems like putting it back to 1 meg of RAM hasn't really stopped the flickering. But maybe that's just the way it's done. Great, so now that's impossible. You really got to press hard on the controls as well. Yeah, look how infrequent the top log shows up. compared to all the other logs. Gonna make getting to those first two bases very difficult. I think we're dead. No, we're good. We're good. Two, one. Wow. Yeah, very strict time limit. Also, why has it reminded us to say fire button to quit? Okay, come on. Come on, there we go. Let's see if we can complete at least one level of this. Stop telling me to quit the game! Also, why is it called Frogma? Wasn't the title... Wasn't it supposed to be called Frogman? Okay, I think we got this. Wow, okay. No, congratulations, level complete. Just like, okay, moving on. Next. Haven't really noticed a change in difficulty. I don't know if you get less time to get each frog to safety. Yeah, doesn't seem like there's any changes whatsoever. They just sort of made it tough from the get-go, so and then just sort of kept that same level of challenge. Although I don't know, time is that running low? Don't know. Yeah, I think wasn't it something like 30 seconds before? So now we've got less time to play around with. Like it was pretty strict already. Oh come on, that yeah, the controls aren't particularly responsive either. Bit, yeah, definitely a bit on the jank side. I think I did that log too soon. 10 seconds. Nah, it's not gonna work, is it? And yeah, also apologies for my bursts of silence as well. That's just me getting over just a touch of the old virusy flu. Um, okay, fire button to quit. We'll do just that. Okay, that was Frogman or Frogma, as the title screen put it. Next up is Zonx, Zonx. Okay. So I thought that crosshair on the top left was a cursor, but doesn't do anything. Um. Oh, except the right mouse button brings up just that bar. Okay. I guess we'll press space. And what do we have to do? Okay, we use the arrow keys to move around. What the heck is this? And now it doesn't work? What's going on? Okay, these are... I have no idea what to do. Wait, why is fire move... What the heck? What are these controls? Okay, now it's... Now the controls are responsive? Now they're not? What the heck is going on here? Okay, so press space to play. So from what I'm gathering, it's the cursor keys to move the crosshair. Sometimes it's immediately responsive, other times it's not responsive at all. Other times it takes other times it takes like a couple of seconds before it does a command. So I just try to move down there. So okay, right. Right, down, up, up. My god, down. My god, it took, I kid you not, it took 3 seconds. It took 3 seconds before that cursor moved down. This is astonishing. Like this would be difficult without the green faces homing in onto you. Okay, so moving down, pressing the down key now. Okay, that seemed to work fine. Right. It's a bit of lag there. Left. up, down again. Right. Seems to be working fine now. Up, left. Great. So, so I couldn't get away from him. Down and right. And down. Left. Up. And fire button seems to do nothing. Right. Up. What? Sometimes the controls are fine, other times it's not responsive. Other times it takes like 5 seconds or so to like make a move. This is insane. I've never witnessed thus far. This has to be the worst one I've played. Just for the fact that you can't play it properly. This is astonishing. Is there a way to get out of this? Escape gets out of it. I'm flabbergasted. That is horrible. Like, it's almost an insult that they put a game like that on there. Like, sure, there's quite a lot of bad games on here, but to have one where the controls don't respond immediately, maybe not, maybe not release that game out into the wild. Oh man, okay, so 5 in a row. So we've already played a couple of games pretty much like... Oh my god. Okay, so we've already played Gomoku, which was probably the best 5 in a row game we've played. That is to say that the graphics were acceptable. It was mildly pleasant to look at. Unfortunately, you could only go against a computer, but it did give you like hints as well in case you were completely stuck, which was a nice touch. Okay, brilliant. So that's the about screen. This was done by nobody. Excellent. So, oh, okay. So the computer immediately goes first. So I'm the circle. He is the X. Yes, 5 in a row in its most simplistic nature. Oh, we screwed it. Okay, okay. Okay, that's a tiny bit interesting. That it seems like it's a bit random. Because he sort of started in the middle, now he's up there. Yeah, I'll leave that. Okay, so it's 5 in a row. It's a shame. Again, there's I think there's at least 2 5 in a row games, and none of them give you the option to play with another player. It has to be with the computer. But yeah, incredibly basic. Okay, this is our second card game. 31. Please select the deck for this session. Which deck? That one? Okay. So, yeah, there's no instructions. There's no, like, how to play the game sort of thing. So, I have no idea what 31 is all about. Do we have to make it to 31 without going over or under? I don't know. Please select a card to discard. That one. So there's already a 31 on that ace of spades. Don't know if that's supposed to mean anything. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so these are the cards. I'm assuming that these are the cards that we have. Those are the cards that the computer has. And if you get a score of exactly 31, then you automatically win. So can I just grab the... But, how would... Yeah, so that was my next question. How do you able to score 31? Because we got 21. I think we got 21 there. Would it include the card from the deck? Would it include that card too? I don't know. If only it told us how to play the game. We might have been slightly intrigued to continue with it. As far as I'm concerned, no idea what to do. Oh, it says 21 there. So our ace is 1 or 11? Is it kind of like blackjack in that regard? I honestly have no idea what I'm doing here. But it doesn't look like I've lost. Oh wait a second. Oh wow, three aces. There we go. Um, yeah. So, let's just move on, shall we? No idea how to play 31. Maybe I have an idea how to play block attack. Let's find out. Oh, okay, so this is like Tetris. You've got lines there. S to start, Q to quit. It is Tetris. And how do we play it? I'm going to guess it's through the numpad, so if that's the case, I'm going to have to disable my joystick, because that incorporates the numpad. It is the numpad. Okay, so 5 is rotate, and space is just drop down. Okay. Okay, so spaces just drop straight down and you've got no real control. So it can either go really slow or instant, basically. Also, how far... Let's move that cursor out of the way. How wide do we have to go before we make a line? Okay, that's a... That's a very, wide Tetris. I don't think I've ever played a Tetris game this wide before. No, we can make our first line. Oh, wow. Wow, we got music. We actually got music in a game. What was that? 4 games in, we actually got some. We actually got one note. I'll take that as a victory. I mean, it's super challenging just to get one line at a time. Can we aim for, I don't know, at least 2? Would it make a different sound if we get like multiple lines at once? I still think the best Tetris game they had on the Big 100 was World Tricks, because that was kind of unique. I was like, I guess 4 dimensions Tetris. It seems like we're getting there eventually. Okay, we've made more than 4. Here we go. Oh yeah, no, still need to make. Still need to build it up a bit more. Okay, have we got a potential for... Oh, we haven't, have we? Damn. Okay, we can get a 3 if we get a vertical. Here we go. Or maybe if I just place it there. There we go. Now we just hope for another one of those. Here we go. Awesome. I don't know, maybe I was expecting more of a sound effect or perhaps a little, I don't know, melody. Also makes me wonder, is this game going to get any faster or is it just going to maintain this speed? Oops. Oh wait, that was a different sound. It was a different sound for 3, I think. Or maybe no, it's the same sound. I just just being super hopeful. So how many lines we've made at the moment? 11. I'm hoping that if it hits like 15 or 20, the speed increases a bit. Because, yeah, I'm not really much of a Tetris buff, but at the same time, it's nice to have a tiny bit of challenge. Be nice if something changed. Is it getting a bit faster? Or am I just hallucinating? Okay, I think we messed this up, but in my defense, this game, that's my defense. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's just wipe. Wow. Insane. As in, not really. Okay. So what should we call block attack? Block attack spelt with one T. I guess this is like the wide boy workbench version of Tetris. Might be nice to have more than one sound effect, but it's one of the first games to actually have sound effects. I mean, all the games we have, well, loads of games up to this point, we've had zero to minimal sound effects, which is just, yeah, just a bit crazy. And yet, worryingly enough, this is the most playable game we've played thus far, and there's no save. Aw. Okay, well that was disc 6. That was the remainder of disc 6 that we played. Just looking at the list of games, what was the best one of the bunch? What was Space Raiders even? Oh, that was that Cosmoroids game, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that might yeah, that was an asteroids game, Space Raiders, aka Cosmoroids. That's the best one of the disc. Yeah, Rorian. Very, very, very Rorian. Let's, okay, so we're moving on to the final disc, that being a disc 7. Here we go. At least, at least the nightmare is over. Or is, yeah, soon to be over. I never realised there were, yeah, I haven't really kept track, so I don't know how many games we've got left to play. But if this is the final disc, hopefully not too many. Oh, not too many at all. Okay. We've got Mouse Walk, Space Poker. That sounds good. Mines. Minesweeper? Fun Factory. Shuff It. Yucca. Maze Walker. East Corner. Letter Game. And Blackjack. Okay, let's see what, oh, I like the cursor with the shadow. It's a nice touch. Was it always like that? Edit view maze, run through maze, help, and exit program. Oh, okay. This program allows you to easily create a 3D maze, which you can then move through and search for the exit point. This simulates the classic experiment of putting a mouse in a maze with cheese and seeing how quickly he can find it. Um, so by editing the maze... Oh, I see. Okay. So we can create lines or... Oh, okay. So left mouse places a wall and right mouse gets rid of the wall. And then we get to run through the maze ourselves. I mean, it's not even for a maze simulator. It's not especially. It's not really a good one, is it? Well, it's all right, I guess. And hey, at least you can go. At least you can move backwards. No, wait, that's. I don't know. Can you move backwards? Doesn't look like you can. It says load maze, but is this the only maze we can load up? I mean, that's not even the name of the maze. That's the name of the next game, or one of the games that we play on the collection. Shouldn't there's no option to like clear the maze? So yeah, we're designing the maze so it's super easy. Yep, I know, I know. It's almost too riveting. It's a shame that there doesn't, it'd be nice if there was an option to like completely like clear the maze and then start from scratch. Rather than, having to just manually get rid of all the pieces yourself. But whatever. It's it's still bad. But at least it's a bit different. There we go. The easiest maze in existence. Perfect. Can we just exit out of that? I keep wanting to like face monsters and stuff. I keep thinking that this is like a Dungeons and Dragons environment. That'd be kind of cool. And there we go. You made it! Go me. And that's it. You made it! Wow. That was a game. That was a game that had you moving around on a maze, and edit said maze. So, Baz, yeah, run while you still can. We've played some. We've played some games. Let's just put it this way. But yeah, hope all is well. Like that's Assassin Collection worthy, is it not? Okay, well I'm hoping the next game, Space Poker, is at the very least incorporating the space and poker. If it fulfills those two objectives, I'll be pleased with that. Fun Factory, I bet that was the opposite of the description. I've never tried it. Actually, I remember there was something on Sky One called Fun Factory, and it was like a selection of old cartoons, and I think it sort of started around 7 a.m. Kind of remember that quite well. Oh, did I type in 5? Oh no, never mind. Oh, okay, well, I failed to see the space. I do see the potential poker though. Use left mouse button for all inputs. Space poker is enormously popular in casinos. I don't ever remember it being called space poker. Like, video poker, yes, but not space poker. Successful strategy, like luck. With the card games, another, yeah, it really is assassins all over the game. I think this is just the third card game. They could have easily put in way more card games in this. So, actually, I think we've had an equal number of Othello games, which is a bit... I don't know, that's probably more depressing. At least card games have a bit more variation, whereas Othello is just, you know, Othello. Then click on the cards. Okay, I think we know how to play video poker. Special bonus feature. While playing a hand, you can get strategy assistance by clicking on the help box. So basically hints to see what card you can draw. Okay, so basically computer suggests a move for you to make. To terminate the program. Okay, so our wager is 5 deal. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is all normal. You can get a pair in the game to get some money, but it has to, yeah, it has to be jacks or greater than. And I think it's just like, yeah, you just get paid back the same amount that you deposit. Okay, so hold and then deal the rest. Game over. Okay, we've got 2 pair there, so if we just hold those 4. 2 pair. We might have actually played this on Assassins. Also, lo and behold, some more sound effects. I know, I'm expecting a bit too much here with a flush. Nope. I mean, this is beyond riveting. And I do like how it just says game over, and even though you can just like keep playing straight away. Ooh, 3 of a kind. Immediate 2 pair. Potential full house. Another 3 of a 3. Let's go add something. I wonder if it just makes that simple sound effect if you just get like a roll flush. If it just goes dildoop, roll flush. You're a millionaire. Game over. If this game teaches me one thing, it's that it teaches me never to go to a casino and play video poker. Because it would be so boring. I mean, sure, you know, you could potentially win money in it. Oh boy, get me out of here. Oh, you have to... Okay, fine. Can I quit now? I like how it didn't allow you to quit unless you played that. My god, that was just... Why is it called space poker? Like, was it actually called space poker before video poker? I want my space. I wanted my star background with planets and stuff. I wanted to see like spaceships in the background. Because at least, you know, I'd have something good to look at as I play boring ass video poker. Oh, okay, let's play what is probably Minesweeper next. Or maybe not. Continuing save game? What are you talking about? First time playing this. Perfect. Yep. Help. None. Can't even quit out of the help screen. That's a great start. Oh. Okay. Did we type in 5 on another game? Maybe it was during that Tetris game that we pressed 5 to rotate a shape and it sort of appeared on the window. Okay, that might have been my fault then. Okay. Press return to continue. What is going on here? To get from the start cell to the end cell, to get there you must advance across the cells in between, but there are mines in the field. Okay, sounds like I've played this one from a variation of this. Yeah. Oh, what? Wait, oh, hang on, so what? Why did it just quit out? Yeah, sorry, I stand correct. Sorry, I stand corrected. Corrected. This is Minesweeper, isn't it? I think. So there'll be a mine there. So can you? Let's ignore that. So 3 mines in that area. It's a it's a variation of Minesweeper. You can't sort of click anywhere. You have to sort of click in the sort of proximity. Oh yeah, that's just me being daft. We lost. Exciting, exciting, exciting. I mean, I'm no good at these kind of games anyway, but my god. How can this qualify? I mean, okay, at least there's sound effects. At least it tells you what to do. That's always a plus. Still not fun though. Okay. Fun Factory is next. We are close to the end. Oh yeah, I need to put the joystick back in. Oh my, okay. Oh, it controls like garbage. That's how he jumps. Very stiff. Oh. Okay. He goes off the screen, he dies. Hey Maker, hey man, how's it going? Welcome to... This is called the Fun Factory. And it plays like absolute dog pile. It's nice and colourful. Oh, we've got shrinking platforms as well. Yeah, the controls are very sort of stiff. It, yeah, it feels like we are. This is called the Big 100, and we are nearing the end of it. And this is disc 7 of 7. So thankfully, there's not many games left. And yeah, it's quite worrying because most of the games are kind of like void of sound effects. Most of them are void of playability. You can literally some games just I don't know, just feel like they've been like half-assed program attempts and then they just sort of gave up on it. And the one or two games that are pretty good were ones that we've already played, like games like Drip. That's a really good game, but you know we've played that one many a moon ago. I mean, to be fair, a couple of the early Assassin discs were pretty good, but I think as soon as you hit like volume 6, and then beyond that is just yeah, just horribleness really. There are a few discs on the Assassins that are really, that I do recommend. Oh, that's an explosion. Oh, we have bombs as well. How do we activate? Oh, that's how we activate bombs. Down and fire. Oh, okay, apparently enemies are immune to bombs. Okay, those are spikes, clarified. The controls are very, yeah, very, very, very stiff. Because as soon as you like perform an action, there's like half a second delay. Oh, come on. Are you telling me you can't jump further than that? Oh, there we go. God, that was not easy. Oh, I suppose this is where we use the bomb? Okay. Just trying to... I think that's the objective, is to grab the diamonds, but yeah, I don't know for sure. Get one of them. Question mark was a bomb, I guess? You can't even jump up there. Oh, okay. That's the objective, to reach the pink door. Oh, now we can make that jump. Sorry, I do love the way you can just walk off the screen and die. Like, it's implied that you've exploded, hence the dismal explosion sound. Oh man, this game's amazing. Oh, did that get rid of a bomb? Wow, okay. It's kind of harsh. I had a feeling that would happen, but still comical to witness. Oh god, I keep... Again, yeah. Need to stop moving after that. I think we botched this one. I'm guessing the cheese just kills you straight off. Yeah. Oh, we can't get out of it. Fair enough. Okay, that was Fun Factory. Fun was debatable. The controls were just, I know it's hard to tell when you're watching, but they were janky as hell. Some of the most stiffest controls I've ever witnessed in a game. And yet still more enjoyable than most of them, which is the worrying part. I think it would have been better if they just had a couple of simple levels at the start. Up there, yeah. Okay, Shuff It is next. Another card game, perhaps? Oh, it's like a puzzle game. Yay. Is this from the same guy that brought us Dad? Move the blocks until the large Shuff It is completed. What on earth is the large Shuff It? What are you talking about? What's a Shuff It? I see dumbbells. Oh great, just remind you of how many moves you have to take. I don't know what the goal here is. Do you have to sort of connect these two? I guess that's... Oh, okay. They're dumbbells. They're not Shuff It. It's like... What's that? Like a Pokemon or something? Oh, dear. Well, yeah, we're gonna watch this up. But in my defense, I couldn't give a shot. But yeah, kind of like Dad, isn't it? Gotta get the right stuff together. Again, you know what I mean? Like, you can make... I've got no problem with people making puzzle games, but it helps to make them fun. 48 clicks. We slightly surpassed that. It's just amusing that it's called Until the Shuff It. It's like, yo, yeah. I mean, is that actually a technical term? I'm going to look into this. There's a shuffle board. Okay, there's something called a pop shove it, which is a skateboard trick tip. Or something to do with a skateboard. It's not implying dumbbells or anything like that. Oh, here we go. Shove it. Definition. A rude expression showing that you are angry about something that you have been offered or asked. Yeah, it's like a very sort of 90s thing. Yeah, let's get out of this. Shove it, you slag. Oh, come on. Like, this is it. This is the whole thing. Like, this sort of thing would be fine, honestly, if it was on a cover disc. And say, I don't know, they had like a big utility or a big game or something big. And then alongside that big game or utility, they had like a few, like, you know, like mini public domain or shareware games like that. Like, it's acceptable there. It's not acceptable as part of a gaming package. It's the sort of thing that you would discover on a cover disc, and the people behind the magazine wouldn't actually tell you that there's a hidden game there. You know, it's just left for the person to discover. Like, that would be kind of pleasant. But crying out loud. Okay, so okay, this is another slidey number puzzle thing. We've already had two already, keep in mind. But this is the first number puzzle that goes up to... What does this go up to? 24? So like a 5x5 grid instead of a... Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. There is a bit of variation here. So that's the typical one, 4x4. Not sure what it means by European, Arabic, or Hindi. Ooh. Oh, okay. You can actually change the numbers as well. Yeah, that's definitely not confusing. Okay, so there's a tinsy, tiny bit of variation to this, but it's still very limited. And who would enjoy playing? Like, even if someone managed to get all these number sequences fine, who would enjoy this, honestly? Anyway, okay, so that is the game known as Yucca. Few points for variation, but yeah, not much else. Maze Walk. Keep in mind we just had Mouse Walk, which was like a maze game, and you could design your own mazes in there. And even that was kind of dull. So yeah, another maze, two maze games. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, so I'm guessing this is the map, and then it's going to put us in a 3D environment around here. Oh, by the way, please wait. Yep, we can do nothing but. Like, this is like so captivating. I'm sure this is worth the wait. I think this is going to be the best part of the game. Like, you do get some games that take a long time to wait, and you know, back then we'll do something else with our time. Like, I don't know, like read a comic book or something as the game is being loaded up. Like with the Spectrum games, you know, sort of load up the cassette, and it does that sort of line thing where it slowly like reveals the main title picture. Because, you know, it gave us something sort of visual to look at as the game was loading. We're still waiting, by the way. Even though it doesn't look like anything is happening. I don't think. Shit, how's it going? Yeah, it's just like, I'm done. It's, what are we waiting for now? Yeah, no kidding, it's made by Howard Elk. It's like a freaking tree. They got like millions of years to wait until stuff happens. Good grief. Has it just stopped? The game's taking a sleep. Space, enter, escape. It's a maze, there's no escape. Well, okay, are we supposed to navigate through this maze then? Go through here. He's just given up on us. This is incredible. Um, What do we do? Do we reset and try under different settings? I don't think that will do anything. I'll tell you what. We shall reset, and then we'll get back onto this. See if it sort of advances. That's, I don't have words anymore. Just disbelieve in laughter. Maybe back then people were like, "Wow, look at the maze being half generated." Just think that we have evolved from that to Fortnite, and I'd still rather choose to watch a maze being generated than look at Fortnite. Okay, so that was Maze Walker, or Maze Waiter perhaps. East Corner is next. It certainly was a game. Also, we're getting demands for return. We will return to the maze. We will. Was written in Amiga Basic and compiled with the Appsoft AC Basic compiler. Oh, Solitaire. Okay. Oh, not a variation of Solitaire. So this is our fourth card game. Still, to be fair, I expected way more card games than this. Select number of 3 blocks. 3. It's okay. Is there rules to this? There's no rules. It just assumes that you already know how to play this. So click the deck. We got an 8. Jack, Jack, Queen, Queen, East. So if we get a Jack or a Queen, do we have to put them on those sections? From Fortnite, yeah. Oh, here we go. So Jack of Spades goes. Well, I assume that's a spade, and that's the club. They look quite similar. Also, I know this is just like a card game, but I still think stuff like this is lazy. You know, why not just show us the picture of the Jack as opposed to just having a J there? Oh, okay, you can just place anything anywhere. Yeah, I have no idea how to play this. I'm surprised it hasn't given us an ordinary game of solitaire. Oh no, we can't put it there. Does that mean we've lost? I don't know. I am pretty lost in this one. Yes, let's just get out of this one, shall we? Um, I suppose if you know how to play that, then you might get some measure of entertainment out of it, but yeah. It doesn't help when they don't tell you how to play the game. And also, there is a manual to this, but it describes the games in a very sort of limited way. And on top of that, this was done in Germany as well, so the manual is only in German. But yeah, even if it were in English, I doubt it would help. Okay, 2 games left. really goes out with a bang, doesn't it? Letter game and blackjack. Unbelievable. Okay, so there's nothing to do. There's quit or there's show. Show what? No idea. Do we click on a letter and then click on that? Is it like Mastermind? I mean, this is my current mindset at the moment, just Or maybe you're supposed to grade each game? Is there 100 squares on there? Do you just like F, 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 F? This is Mastermind, isn't it? But it's just using letters instead of colours. Trouble is, I'm not sure if the black space means right letter, right position, and the orange space means right letter but wrong position, or vice versa. And what's even more annoying is you can't click on the letter once and then just like click, click, click. You have to click on the B multiple times. Okay, so 2 for A and 2 for B. So does that mean there'll be none for C? Just gonna see if this... Just using this to satisfy my own curiosity. No. What exactly is it trying to prove? No matter what letters we do, we're just going to get one black square and one orange square. Oh, okay, now it's different. But what does that mean though? Is it like 3 letters in the right order or 3 right letters but in the wrong order? So I try A, B, C, E. Or A, B, C, F. Or maybe it's A, B, C, A. I really don't know. Like how, assuming that this is a mastermind variation, how on earth did they make it like this hard to understand? Oh, okay. So now we've got an orange one on top. Don't know what it means. It's a poor man's word, or perhaps. Pompox, how's it going? Hope you're having a better time than I am. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just oops, let's just see what the combination is and try to make sense out of it. 'Cause, 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 ' Okay, so the correct code was FCBA. But this whole thing was just, yeah, a little bit too confusing. Because normally a mastermind, like if you get, the objective is supposed to be to get like 4 black squares, indicating that it's the right color, or in this case letter, in the correct space as well. But then you got these orange squares on top of that. Like you'd either get black squares or orange squares. Yeah, I think we do need a cab for this. But another, okay, so what was this? The third mastermind? And oh my god, how primitive is this? Like this, unbelievable. Are you okay? How about yourself? Enjoying? Oh yeah, it's off to 2024 is the year of the big 100. Because I can see they're pulling out all the stops for this one. Deck shoes? What does it mean by that? Oh, what the hell? Da 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 da. Can I just play a normal game of blackjack? Okay, what the deal is with the sound effects? Ah. Okay, what have we got here then? We got a 2 and a 9, so that's 11. So do we double? Double from 1 to 2? Oh, well that was lame. Ace and 2. 20. Yeah, I suppose we stand on that. 17. Did we win that? I'm not even sure if we won that or not. It didn't say that we won. Stand on 20, yes. Well, that's just... It doesn't even say if you win or lose the bet. It just moves on. Oh, of course. That's probably the worst one you can get at 12. I mean, unless we get a 9, but that's going to be rare. Oh, 13. 23. No money left. Bye, see ya. Come back real soon, bring cash. And then it auto quits. So 10 games there. 10 games on this disc. And Fun Factory was perhaps the biggest game in existence. But that was just, yeah, it's just massive difference. I think that one emote sums it up. So for those of you who can't see it on YouTube, yeah, someone's just posted a big old depressed Pepe emote. And I think that might as well just be like the whole review of this, just like one big depressed frog. Unbelievable. I mean, okay, I'll do a quick review of this. It started off alright. It started off fine with Amoeba Invaders, then there was Deluxe Hamburger after that, and then there was like one or two alright games, like Missile Command was pretty decent. But again, these were games that we already knew were good throughout the 21 games collection, and that came on one disc. That came on one cover disc from the CU Amiga magazine, and that was it. You know, just on one disc. So at the price back then, God, that was an old issue. So I'm gonna guess around £3 to £3.50. Might have even been less than that. But to have a magazine and a disc with it, and to play like halfway decent games, not, you know, they're nothing special, but they were mildly fun. And then you got like the big 100 here, where I don't know, there was 5 games I'd say that were worth playing. Drip was obviously by far the best one of the bundle, but then you just got like a whole bunch of like not even games, but like experiments that were half finished and we're just like, yep, that'll do. Insane. But yeah, I agree. We should go back to Maze Walker and look at a maze being produced or trying to be produced. It it is truly amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if something like this was released on Steam. It's like, oh, it's one of those ironic things where it's supposed to be bad and therefore transcends to entertaining. Like, they'll just call it random line generation generator. And then you get like Steam cards with various lines and colors. Colors if you're lucky. The best part is when the maze stops. There we go, the maze stopped. It stopped at that particular point. So, yeah, what would have happened if the game worked? Like, would it have transitioned into like a 3D screen and sort of navigate through there using the cursor keys or whatever? I mean, there's nothing else going on for it. You'd normally like hold down the right mouse button and bring up a menu, but it doesn't give you that luxury. But yeah, what a way to end this. In fact, that's the perfect way to end the big 100. A maze that doesn't properly load and still tells you to wait because we're all gullible. It tried. Did it? I think it just gave up. So yeah, they call it the big one. They call it the big 100. I mean, I guess the only redeeming thing about the big 100 is that it wasn't available in our country. I think it was. I think there's an actual box set available on eBay. I think it was Unicron that showed me a link to that. But yeah. What can I say? 95% of these games are pretty abysmal. And many of those games aren't even really games. They're just things you sort of look at and wonder why they made it and then quit out of it. And that's pretty much the big 100. That was, yeah, that was beyond terrible.